Hi guys, and welcome to thatghostblog.com. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up the domain and set the domain to point to the ghost blog. First, you're going to need to go to your where you purchased your domain, such as GoDaddy or name.com. In my case, I'm using name.com. So as you can see here, this is the domain I want to use for my ghost blog. And under your name servers, you're gonna update them to ns1.digitalocean.com, ns2.digitalocean.com, and ns3.digitalocean.com. So again, remember, I am showing you how to do it with a DigitalOcean hosting. As you can see it right here. So make sure you edit them. Make sure these are the only name servers. And then you're gonna have to go to your DigitalOcean account, and we're gonna assume you already have the droplet. If not, I will link to the video to another video tutorial where I show you how to create the droplet. This is the droplet that we created. You're gonna need, this is very important, you're going to need the password of this droplet. When you created the droplet, DigitalOcean automatically emailed you the password. Next, you're gonna copy the IP address of this droplet, and then on your left side, under the left menu, you're gonna go to DNS. And this is where you're gonna add your domain name. I have already added this, but if I didn't have this already, I would go to add a domain. I would say that ghostblog.com. I would enter my IP address and then select the droplet, and then you would create the domain. But I'm not going to do that since I already have those set up. I recommend you also, you add two domains to the same IP, one without the www, and then one with. As you can see here, I have done, both of them. Then you're gonna go back to your droplet. You're gonna click on your droplet. This is making sure make sure you configure your actual ghost blog, so the links point to your domain and not a default domain. So as you can see here, you're gonna click on on the droplet, and then you're gonna click on console access. And after the console access has opened, you're gonna see a black box. For the first time, usually you're going to see a empty black box. You're going to click on it and then start writing, and then this will come up. And then you're going to have to log in. You're going to log in as root. That's going to be your username, your default username. Yours should not be any different either. You're going to click enter, and then your password, which you should have gotten in your email from DigitalOcean. That's when you created your droplet. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my password, but it's not gonna show on screen. So yours won't either, but don't worry. And then after you type it, just click enter, and it should log in automatically. It also will show you my last login, which was a couple of minutes ago, and everything. After that, there's a line of code that you're going to have to enter, which I will provide in the description as well as on the blog. It's going to be NANO space /etc/NGINX/config or I'm sorry, actually just conf dot d forward slash default dot conf, and then it's very important you make sure this is correct. So it's nano space forward slash etc forward slash nginx forward slash conf dot d forward slash default dot conf, and then you're gonna click enter. Click enter, and then you're gonna scroll with your arrows. You're gonna scroll to server name, and by default, sorry to change it. By default, this would have been myghostblog.com, but this is what you're gonna need to change from myghostblog.com. You're gonna need to change it to your own domain. As you can see in this instance, I have thatghostblog.com because that is my domain. And then after you have entered your domain, you're gonna click Control X. Control X on your keyboard. And it should have see if you changed something. It should have asked you to save it. Actually, here I'm gonna change this. Net, and then I'm gonna change it back, but I'm gonna do this just so I can show you what it's gonna ask you. Okay, so as you can see, it asks to save modified buffer, blah blah blah, and then you're gonna press Y for yes, and then enter, and then as you can see here, you wrote 10 lines. But I'm gonna go back and change my server name to my actual domain, which is not .net, but it's .com, because that is my domain name. And you can see here, it's asking me again, and then I wrote 10 lines again. So after you've changed this file, there's another code you're gonna have to enter. As you can see here, we got root at ghost test, which is the name of my droplet. So we're gonna write another line here. /var /www/ghost/config .js, and then enter. Okay. Okay, let's exit out of this. Okay, so it's nano var/www ghost/config.js. Okay, so it was nano. Okay, here, let me show you. Again, it's nano space /var/www/ghost/config.js. This will be the same for everyone. Yours will not be different. And then enter. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the ghost configuration. Then you're gonna scroll down, or you're gonna move down, up and down with your arrow buttons. You're gonna go down to development. Pretty much every instance where you're gonna see my ghost blog .com, because that's the default. This is the default domain. So every instance of that, you're gonna change it to your domain. For example, as you can see here, excuse me, the URL over here was HTTP. It was myghostblog.com, but as you can see here, I changed it to my domain, thatghostblog.com. So you're gonna do the same thing. Then you're gonna go down. Keep going down. You're not gonna change nothing else but every instance of the default domain. Here under production, this is actually very important. This is the most important one. Under production, you're gonna enter your domain. It doesn't matter if it's www. or without it. It doesn't really matter. But this is where you're gonna enter it. As you can see here, I already have mine. I'm gonna scroll down. Make sure there is no other instances of the domain name. It should have really only been 2, as you can see. So there's only 2 instances under production, right here, and all the way at the beginning, under development. Like I said, the most important one is the production. After that, you're gonna Control X again if you're on Windows, and it should have, if you changed it, it should have asked you to change or to save. But as you can see, I didn't change anything, so I didn't have to save anything because mine was already set up. But that is everything you need to know about editing and making sure that your domain is pointing to the right droplet on your DigitalOcean. So again, pretty much just make sure on your domain you got the right name servers, NS1, NS2, and NS3.digitalocean.com. Make sure that your domain is already it's added. So 1, you're gonna make sure the name servers are right. 2, you're gonna make sure your domain is added under DNS, and then 3, you're gonna configure your Ghost installation so it recognizes the right domain. That is it for today. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to visit us at thatghostblog.com, and also don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. Thank you. Bye.